Welcome back. Health insurance is top of mind for many people these days, and joining us today to talk about all of the ways you can get health insurance and find the right plan for you is BJ Adigan from our sponsors at Univera Healthcare. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. I'd love you if you could start off by just telling us about Univera Healthcare in general.
Absolutely. So Univera Healthcare is a health insurance company here that's local to Western New York. We employ a little over 500 employees here, but we also cover about 100,000 members here across the Western New York footprint. And we really pride ourselves on trying to be a local company. And so knowing the complexity of health insurance, understanding that folks really need to access high quality health care, it's really important for us as a local company to make sure we're able to do that because it really does impact people that we know and live and work with.
Absolutely. So let's talk about some of the health care plans Univera has to offer and who's eligible for them.
You know, it's a great question. You know, I mentioned that healthcare and health insurance particularly can be somewhat complex. Most people think about health insurance that is offered through an employer. And we do provide health insurance products for employees who are receiving it through their employers. But many folks in Western New York might be surprised to find out that we also provide plans for individuals and families. And so you can actually purchase those types of health insurance products directly from us at Univera Healthcare, or you can go into the New York State of Health. They have what they call the Exchange website, and you can actually find our products there for both individuals, family members, regardless of what stage of life you might find yourself in.
Alrighty, let's break down those plans a little bit more in depth.
So we do offer a wide range of plans. So if, let's say, you just had a child and you're looking for health insurance coverage for your baby or for your children, Child Health Plus is one of the products that we offer here across Western New York. It's a very affordable, low-cost health plan that provides very rich benefits for children. And we provide also individual plans. So for mom and dad, maybe depending on your income, you can receive low or no cost health insurance through our Medicaid health insurance product. We also provide the Essential Plan. So the Essential Plan is actually very unique because we're only one of 2 states across the entire country that provide the Essential Plan for individuals. Those are based on income. So let's say you make just a little bit too much money to qualify for Medicaid, you actually can also enroll in a zero cost or a very low cost health plan through the Essential Plan. Then everything else in between, all the way up into our senior population, we provide Medicare products as well for individuals. And so literally through any season of life that you might find yourself in, we provide health insurance coverage.
Nice. Alrighty. So where in Western New York does Univera Healthcare offer these plans?
Another very good question. So we offer the Essential Plan across all of our counties currently across Central New York. For Child Health Plus and Medicaid, we only provide those right now here in Erie County, but also in Orleans County. We have plans to expand to the remaining Western New York counties over the next year and a half. But right now, what we want to do is make sure that we're taking care of members in those territories while we go through our expansion plans. So there's some deadlines as well that folks need to make sure that they understand. So for our Medicaid coverage and for our Essential Plan members, you actually can enroll at any time of year. You can work with one of our staff at Univera Healthcare or someone directly from New York State. They can help you answer some of those questions like how much income do you make, what's the household size that you currently are in, and they will then be able to enroll you into the proper product. Medicare, I think we all see the commercials in the fall starting for what we call our annual enrollment period. And then for our Qualified Health Plan, which is also an individual health insurance product, those deadlines typically come between December and January 1st.
Okay. And so for those individuals that are looking for health care and don't qualify for Medicare, when's the time to apply?
So if you don't qualify for Medicare, you're going to have to make sure that you work with either one of our representatives or you work with New York State of Health directly. And depending on when you enroll for which plan is really going to be the determining factor on when those deadlines are. So for instance, for the Essential Plan, if you, let's say, lost your job or maybe you just started a job and you're not receiving health insurance through an employer, you can work with one of our customer service representatives or one of our facilitated enrollment staff and enroll currently, like right away. For the Qualified Health Plan, there is a time limit on that one. You do have to wait until the end of the year to be able to enroll in that. But I always tell folks, make sure that you call, get as much information as you can, and then make your decision on which health insurance that you want to enroll in, because there are just so many options that you're going to have to go through in order to be able to make a decision for yourself.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming, especially for our seniors there. So would you say the best best way to figure it all out is just to call?
Yes, I would do some research, right? You can certainly go to our website. We provide some resources that can kind of help you walk through what that process looks like. You're going to have to provide a little bit of information just so that we can know what you would be qualified for. But then I always encourage people, take that extra step, call our customer service line, make sure that you ask around in the community, because many folks are also going through the same type of journey and trying to find health insurance for their families and for themselves. It's always good to have that information before you make a final decision as well.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Thank you so much for coming in and making this, kind of breaking it down and making it digestible for our viewers. And viewers, if you'd like more information to learn more about the plans that are right for you through our sponsors at Univera Healthcare, you can visit their website at theuniveradifference.com. Thanks again for coming in, BJ.
Thanks for having me.